just want to say hello. It's been a day. Um, 1:07 a.m. I'm supposed to leave on a plane at 1:30 p.m. or something like that, or we're leaving the house at that time. I don't really know. I haven't no, and then I'm leaving on a plane 2 hours. This place I'm going to is 15 hours away. Be there for a while, come back, go somewhere else. I'm doing a lot of shit right now. This is my last live stream for a long while. So let's make the most of it together. And when school comes out, I'm not going to be doing a lot. So we're just going to watch Markiplier. Yeah, we're just going to watch it with me. Wait, is this on browser? I'm just making sure it's showing it. Mark! Shit. 33, 20. On a random time to stop it. Is that it? Are you serious? So fucking stupid. Oh, I'm Apollo Goddess? Of course I am. Mark! Oh my god, kill me. Not really, I'm not a plan. It'll load. Let me get my popcorn while it loads. Mark, I swear.
I see that. Oh, the music is so pretty. Oh, God, the music is so pretty. Oh, look!
You are now paired. Enjoy.
I don't see the smoke anymore, which even means they left and I wasn't quick enough. I don't even know if I'm on a time trial here, because I think that
Alright.
it's either that the day progresses slowly or just that it progresses as I move through the story here.
There's a really nice waterfall down here.
Yeah, there is.
Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
Fabric.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't see the plume of smoke anymore. But it's goddamn... Okay, I gotta take a picture of that. That is...
I think you guys seen the title enough
Oh,
times.
God. The grandeur! Wow, the grand... Oh, can of beer. Found evidence of location.
Found one of their enemies. We're on the right track.
Roger
Yep.
that.
Roger that. She's gonna watch me beat the shit out of these old, stupid kids. Teenagers. I don't know. They're so for my own sake. Oh, God.
Hey, what's to the south of here?
Mexico? Is this some sort of riddle?
I just have a nice view to the south. Trees and mountains forever.
Well, eventually you'll wander into the area overlooking by Chimney Rock Lookout, but that's probably an impossible hike in terms of terrain.
Really? And I throw him off the cliffside and be
Why?
like,
No!
I'm sad and I cry. This is a weird hypothetical situation that I'm getting myself in.
Yes, you...
Where the hell am I going? Sorry, there's a smoke. Oh, I'm going backwards.
Mark needs some
I didn't
mental
even know that
health.
there was another path over there. I took the wrong turn at the fork in the waterfall there. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna get back to where I was. My pauses are just too lost in every single scrap of beauty. God, this game is pretty. I mean, there's a lot of different. I've said before, there's a lot of different ways to play a game.
Found another.
Roger that.
That was worth reporting in. Definitely a good use of my time. Glad everyone Here for that one. This is a good idea.
I thought that was my
That's not right
Skype.
either. Okay, so I gotta cross over the river,
Whatever.
over the waterfall, and then make it right. Stupidity is just leading me astray. Here. Oh, I saw the rock out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was blocked off over here. Instead, it was beautiful and probably not gonna crush me when I walk under it. Yep, I was right. Where are these? Oh.
I see a campsite. These girls have a full case of beer.
It's doing with their life. Are they naked again?
I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Oh. I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever until being a jerk over some fireworks dick. Oh.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what'd it say?
They called the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No!
Oh, well, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. In the woods, it could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
I have a funny feeling that we're not going to... Oh, okay, never mind then. It's day 3 now. I had no idea that that's how that was supposed to be. Okay, I guess. Oh, good. Making some progress now. Ta-da! Find some board downstairs. Oh, hey! You thought you could get away from me? Well, you didn't think too strongly about that one, did you? Thanks, Bernie. Your reassurances are always comforting in my heart.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
I like Burt Reynolds. Yeah, I like this one.
Hard.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in people he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. If not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Let's see.
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
Oh,
that.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize it was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Yes. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Nose, thick beard, nose has been broken, thin mustache, and long scar. Yep, that sounds about right.
Well, I have a thin mustache, real thin mustache. I got a long scar, goes down across my eye, down my cheek.
And you only wear tuxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you a freaking Bond villain?
You got me.
I get up to some stuff, yeah.
I don't think you're taking this very seriously.
Oh, no, not at all. Not even.
I want to know about your eyes.
My eyes?
Out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
Your what?
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Come on.
Don't answer.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes. Tell me.
Steely, happy, tired, happy.
They're happy, I think. I've been told.
I remember the Victoria's Secret drawing. They looked very
Julia told
happy.
you that, huh?
Look, I don't know how to describe eyes.
Happy is good. That's good. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
Thanks, Delilah.
Get what you need?
Absolutely.
Tuck scar, thin mustache. There's going to be another drawing in my future, but that probably triggered some memories about Julia because Julia's an ex-broad too. Okay, so anyway, that's where I'm going to pause this episode. Thank you, everybody.
No!
I'm gonna do this very soon, and then when I get back from... Hello, everybody.
All right,
My
look
name
at
is
the
Mark
title,
Wire.
guys.
Welcome back to Firewatch. Now,
I ain't giving
Birdie is
shit.
in there, very creepy, and I've got Turt Reynolds. Bernie and Birdie. Bernie
Love
and
Mark
Turt
Pike.
Reynolds, and
Leave me
I'm
alone.
apparently a Bond villain that's going to be a really funny drawing when I finally, or hopefully finally, meet Julia. I really hope, and this is me predicting the future like I do sometimes, you know, because I'm a genius and everything, and I need to be building window, and I totally forgot what I was supposed to be doing. But I'm hoping, very much so, that it's not going to be the circumstance where I go to her area because something horrible has happened. Because it seems like there might be a psychotic psycho somewhere in this forest, and that's not okay. Thunk, thunk, don't even need nails. I just hammer that physically into the window frame of the carpet. You know, once you get high enough level of
I
carpet,
got that window up.
that'll be anything.
So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me taps for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me after first sign of smoke.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're
Oh,
mentally prepared for
God.
that task, and I'll give it to you.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no! I'm gonna lose my mind psychotically! I was the psycho! I'm the crazy... Okay,
You've always been crazy, Marcus.
I've got Bernie for that. Forrest Burns, how's it going? It's gonna be okay. Alright, so there's gotta be something else around here. Something else that could be manly thermospheric. There's gotta be something else that I'm missing, unless there's absolutely not. Do I need to type it all? Typewriter. Window is fine. Books. And we're A-okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment to keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
Good. Nice script.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You know, I'm gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay. Really ready now. Wait, what would I do if I was hiking around? Is it just going to flash forward to September 1st? Is there going to be a whole lot of nothing that's going on? I'm going to go out of my mind if I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so if I'm really thinking about this, I guess, like, what else would I do? I don't really have any idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, now that I have ropes and everything, I should be able to get to where I need to go, but till then, I guess I'm ready.
Okay, now I'm ready. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Good. Now get to work.
Oh. What? No! What the hell? Well, I didn't know that was going to be the thing that was going to happen. What is that? Was that supposed to happen? How did I just fast forward through time?
Having a nice afternoon?
Oh, God, it's gorgeous.
I might never leave.
Well, I called with some bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
But you should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not going to be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
I think it's worth mentioning.
It's worth
something.
mentioning, of course it is.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
I was having such a good time over here, worrying about time moving forward. Oh, God! Oh, the time! Oh, Lordy Lou! Oh, no. Man, so something happened to those girls.
Henry, wake up.
Okay, got it. Bernie's still there? Hello? I've been keeping
Get out of
the
bed
watch.
and pick up the radio.
You got it. In my own time. Hello there. Hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you, but trouble lurks around every corner.
Need help.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
What?
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
am.
Are you having a nice time?
Yeah, it's good here. It's beautiful, you know.
That's great, Henry. Really great. Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Bye, baby.
Whoa.
Damn.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
The perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
I have nothing to comment about that. I have no opinion on the subject. I am walking robot.
Like 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation, and I'd just be spoiling it.
What?
I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I am.
Good. I'm glad.
Good. Mechanical conversations.
So, a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper.
Is that a euphemism?
Dated for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Waltz was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. So, I lied to you. I came out here with a broken heart just like you. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Man, this got really heavy really quickly. I mean, like, really heavy. That's a lot of information to drop on somebody. But I'm assuming over those 33 days that have passed, and I'm assuming I got Kurt Reynolds in a terrarium in my butt, that everything is A-okay and we're getting to know each other very well. But again, I have no opinion on that. Whatever you said, it was like wind in my ears. Okay. Wait, which am I? I am Two Forks Lookout. Okay, so this in the middle is mine. I'm not going to be greedy about it. I don't even know if I can carry it with me. Nope, shoved it up my butt just like everything else. Okay. So,
Found the supplies.
Oh, good. Enjoy.
All right. I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
uh-huh.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
Oh, how dare you? Okay! That's a big jump in time. Are we going to get some more information about the missing girls? Because that seems to be pertinent to the situation. Oh, God, no!
Front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors?
Oh, gosh, that's the big fire, flapjack fire. What about Delilah? The flapjack
So,
fire.
no ideas, huh?
Delilah?
Delilah's a nice name.
No, you big dummy.
Oh.
I was kidding.
No, you were not. You're sweet, but we can't call it the Delilah Fire.
Okay, what then?
How about my middle name, Jim?
The June fire. Even though it's July.
I like it.
Oh, the name changed. All right, then. Wait, so we're going to be stuck...
There's this creek down the hill, and, you know, my favorite thing to do is...
Skinny dip? Is it skinny dip?
What's that?
It's skinny dip.
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. She really like it there.
Uh-oh. Whoa, flirty time!
If I was there with you, I'm sure I would like it a lot.
Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Good. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. I know it's probably been a while since you've connected with someone the way we have. I don't mean to get all heavy, but it's been really nice. I wish I was over there.
I wish you were too.
We could sit outside. We could talk. Without these radios. We could, you know.
Try this again.
What could we do?
Well, let me tell you.
Oh. Well, that took a turn. I mean, I didn't have to select those options,
You're
obviously.
going fishing without a license?
Hey, find
One
me!
fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher.
I'm a dirty, rotten
That reminds
poacher.
me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem there they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Uh-huh. Okay. That doesn't sound good. Problem bear. Oh, God.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on. You just have to look for tracks. That's it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, I've seen what they can do to a tree, and trees aren't even food.
Thank you, Henry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm your hero, knight in shining armor. Gosh, that's odd. Now I got to think about the repercussions of flirting with Delilah. I mean, obviously, if you were in a situation where you were isolated from every other human being and there was only one person that you could talk to, you might build a connection with them. Especially if you both have, you know, yes. Hello.
Someone left their clipboard out here.
Study
Huh.
for shit.
It could be one of
Science
the
is
Fish and Game
outlawed.
folks. See if there's a name or a credential or something. I can pull it in.
How do I gotta put away this? There we go. Fish! Okay. What is, oh. Oh, I saw the name Jules on that.
It's... Oh, shit.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Whoa.
hold on. Something's out here.
Whoa. What was that?
Henry, I'm worried.
Yeah, me too.
You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, devastating.
No, I did not.
Just let me know, okay, Buckaroo?
Okay, Buckaroony.
I don't know why I just called you that.
I don't know either. But let's just ignore the flapjacks and buckaroonies, and let's just get on out of here. What is that? Oh.
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
It's going shithouse.
Oh, God. Oh, why?
Wow!
Why would you do that?
That scared me. I forgot I was on my.
Why would you do that?
Because they're
What happened,
jackass.
Henry?
Oh, gosh.
I got hit in the head, punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know.
Crap.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
I don't... What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold-cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that damn fence. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that way now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
There are people listening to our conversations. The person or these people were hiding in the bushes down here. What the fuck, Dee?
I don't know, Henry. This sounds crazy.
And you're not the one who just saw our words on a clipboard out in the middle of nowhere.
Those words were from 2 weeks ago.
I know they were. So what's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here walkie-talkie, taking notes and talking to God knows who.
It would be wise to
I'll
leave.
hike out there and get some answers.
Great. Just keep a clear head. Don't do anything crazy.
Like,
Taking a job in the middle of nowhere with literally no escape from whatever or whoever is out there?
Well, I meant, kill anybody.
You got it, boss.
yeah, you got it, boss. What the hell is that? Is that always there? Did I leave that there before? I can't exactly remember. This is getting a little weird. This is getting a little disturbing. I mean, we went 2 months without actually, doing much. I'm not talking about that, not talking about that. But I'm 2 months after the girls went missing without doing much, and seeing a strange man and having someone break into my own lookout tower. That seems like a lot of crisis situations that should have been addressed earlier than this. I mean, I don't know how I could have slept soundly like that. Well, I wouldn't have been able to, but Henry would. That's weird stacking. Okay, oddly intentional. Good thing I have enormous amounts of rope shoved up my butt along with Turt Reynolds and I believe a box of supplies with food, beef jerky, and prunes. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Hello. Hi, fence.
Okay, I'm at the fence. I don't see anyone around, but I'm not sure I can get past it.
How big is it?
Big. It goes off in both
I
directions.
can't climb it. It's impossible.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
Well, see what you can do to get past it.
Maybe I could bash open the thing with my thing?
And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Hello,
Man, this will work eventually. Okay. How about Turt Reynolds? Maybe that's going to do something about it. Can't get in.
Look, I'm not going to be able to get into this.
I'll never climb. It's impossible. Whoa!
I don't know how long I can stick around out here until someone notices.
firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned the line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Okay, sounds good. Just get the assistance of a bunch of burly men. Okay, where am I going? That's Josie River? Something River? I don't see names on this, so I'm assuming it's Thunder Canyon, 5 Mile Creek, Ruby River. Okay, so I gotta go down to the scout camp over there. And I'm guessing either go to the medicine wheel, whatever the hell that is, or back to my lookout and drop down over there. Either way, that's where I gotta go, so I gotta go start going back. So off we go into the weirdness. I have no idea why or how any of this is happening. Why would anyone bother with that? If someone's got a fence cordoned off in the middle of nowhere, you know, you'd think that we in the lookout towers and constantly going around here would have
Almost
noticed
2 a.m.
that, because that's pretty obvious. Oh, man.
It's really nighttime when I get there anyway.
It's always good to be completely perpendicular to the rock wall when you're climbing it. Okay, good enough for me. Whew, I'm too fat and old for this. Okay, anyway. They recorded our dirty talk. They recorded our sexy conversations. I feel so violated. Kurt Reynolds, I hope you didn't hear any of that. I heard everything, Mark. You're really weird, and you have a lot of fetishes that aren't listed on the internet. But the internet has all the fetishes. Well, you made some new ones, and it's really bizarre. Okay, I'll be right back. Uh-oh, music kicked in. Does that mean that something's happening? Oh.
I'm wandering around east of the lake. Which way is Ruby River?
It's in the southeast corner of your map. The scout camp where the firefighters were staged should be on your map. It looks like a little triangle with a flat bottom.
Yeah, it looks like a M.
How did I never see that before?
Huh, no way. You've only been here for a decade. How did you not know? Okay, so I gotta continue down this way, then, oh, I did lay a line over there. I'm assuming that it laid lines, imagining if throughout the 2 months that I've been here already that I would have traveled around here and used all the plethora of
Hey,
rope I
I
had.
called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Should we call the cops or the Forest Service and let them know this is going on?
Don't you think that would sound, crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. We have to tell someone.
Tell them what? Henry, tell them we're being stalked and you were attacked and we don't have any proof?
I don't know, tell them we're being bothered or something.
Henry, I really like this job, okay? And if I give off even a hint of cuckoo to my bosses, they are never going to let me come back out here. Do you understand that?
Yes. All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Will do.
Hey, well, you just said keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was,
I don't know. What?
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
Henry,
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
You just,
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not, okay? Let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss.
it's a radio. It broadcasts on a frequency, and anyone tuned into that frequency can pick it up. Literally anyone. It's not like a 2-point, like 0-point communicator with quantum entanglement. It's literally on anything.
But I don't have a good feeling.
Thank
I
you.
don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you could just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
Yes, thank you about talking about my imminent demise.
He had his dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or am I? Or is this the
Wow,
guy?
there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure have.
Okie dokie then. I'm just gonna carry on because that was probably something that I should have discovered way earlier than that. And also, thank you for talking about all the paranoid, cliches, talking about my demise and whatnot, and how soon I am to going home.
I found where they did the control burn. I can hike right through here.
Yeah,
Yarr.
normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to two forks. Now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it.
It's very beautiful.
What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Ah, shit. Come on, come on. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, come on.
Are you serious?
Ha.
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
Sure. Front turned off. Okay. Anything else important over here?
Give me a headache.
No, just a new area. Okay, so that's the controlled burn, and then I just follow the path down to the scout camp.
I remember
Okay, sounds good
Psycho,
to me.
that's it.
I'm off. I mean,
Have
there's
a
obviously
shit.
some secret, but maybe this kid that they keep talking about and bringing up, maybe he has an obsession with Delilah and has just been living out in the woods and stalking her and listening in to her conversations and got very jealous of a certain Hank Henry talking to her last. Hey, is that my fishing pole? Oh no, that's a ski? Why is there a ski here? This isn't weird enough to report. It's a little interesting, don't you think? There's a ski in a big tree. Boy, I gotta pee. Oh, everybody, look at me. Oh, I'm filled with such glee. Oh, that's Junefire. Why is that not important enough to report? That looks like straight out of, maybe it'd be better with the backdrop. Maybe it'd be better with the fire. Oh, that'd be so good. Let me see if I can get that shot. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, God, the stupid rock's in the way. Oh, that's a bunch of baloney. Maybe the composition of the rock is actually okay. That's pretty cool. That's pee cool. Okay, good enough. Hope that turned out okay. My idea of good photography is probably not analogous to everything in there. To your guys' opinions. I use big words to cover up my stupidity. That's what I do. And I'm going to stop talking now because I'm an idiot. Are we almost there yet? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Turk Reynolds, say something. Now you're on your own this time. Thanks, Turk. Such help. Oh, God. Why are there ski-doos?
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
Ugh.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Whoa, someone stripped these snowmobiles down to the bone.
Huh.
That's weird, right?
I mean, I can come up with a bunch of not weird reasons someone would do that out here, but given what's happened, yeah, that's weird.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah, where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because of pork?
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, anywhere.
Oh, someone was stealing it. I know who. Their name rhymes with Mamila, Mamima, Maflimla, Magablimlo. No, it doesn't rhyme with Magablimlo. I want to be very clear about that. Camp Arapaho.
Camp Arapaho.
You there?
Huh?
Yeah.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of scouts.
Oh no, it's
Something about men organizing boys around their ideals that sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
Well, that's a little paranoid.
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Yeah, I can only break my legs doing that. I could just, go down a few feet into the ravine, also known as a creek. Not smash my face open on every rock. Long drop down. Oh, God, no. Maybe there's just a space over there. Nope, this is the only way. The only way possible. Okay, everything turned out okay. So I'm not going to be able to get back, am I? I mean, I got a bad feeling about this. I mean, I know I'm the only person out here, but why wouldn't me and Delilah team up? And I'm not just looking for an excuse to go to her lookout.
I just want to be honest right now. I wish time would hurry up so I could like head down to where I'm supposed to go. My mom told me we could get McDonald's before I leave, and then I go to the ultimate McDonald's place. Oh, hell yeah. McDonald's is my dream.
Darn it, doesn't look good.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
Nah, man.
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the weed loads.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
I see an axe over there. I don't think there's anything else here unless there's something buried in the
38.
rubble that's actually
I'm 38 years old.
but I doubt that very much, and I don't
Totally.
think there's a supply cache drop around here. Nope. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get this axe, and I'm assuming that the axe is gonna let me get into the area. Smash it up with a rock ain't good enough. Whoa.
Yeah, these guys are gone. Found where they were sitting around before getting picked up. I found a little trowel. Maybe I should take it with me. Use it to pop open beers.
Wow. 99% sure that's for burying poop.
Oh!
And I'm holding it. I'm still holding it. Why am I still holding it?
Now that's a real mystery.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it very closely. It's even still got poop on it. Why am I holding it?
Hey, Dee, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss. Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
You got me.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do, yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but God, if you saw what you said you did. Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
I'm going to do a scan for supplies and then figure out a way to get back over that ravine and hike towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Okay, will do. I mean, all I see is the poop trowel and the axe, so...
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here, baby. I'm off with my axe to axe that fence question. Heimlich Flabler! Okay, got it good? I'm a strong man. I don't think there's any other supplies over there because they kind of said a finality to it. There's like, I'm done, I'm out of here. So,
I got a headache.
You know what I can do here? Heblip, I'm an eco-terrorist. Conk. Blanc. Smonk. Any day now. There we go. Boy, I was very scared about falling. All those branches were shaking, shimmy. Yep. Very elegant. Definitely not a 40-something-year-old man. So there's got to be a shortcut back straight to the tower. Or not, because there's absolutely nothing. But there's got to be something over here, because I would very much assume that there could be something that easily is overlooked. Maybe. Oh, gosh, there's nothing. Okay, I guess I just got to go back and confront these son of bitches. I mean, that would actually make sense if they were doing a study about isolation, because, like, maybe they had a bunch of reported, like, suicides out here and whatnot. Oh.
I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yar.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Pork pond.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like another lookout, would be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
What about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower. Shut the door. Don't leave and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Okay then. You got me really creeped out here.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the 50th time today. The June fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
You can do me for a trip out of here. I don't care if it's on horseback or a helicopter or in a canoe. Just get me out of here.
Hello, Bernie.
Henry, we have work left to do. Let's chat about what's bothering you and you'll feel better.
Are you serious?
Let's talk. Okay?
Okay, I get it.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
I'm looking right at it.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Yar.
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
He took off his ring. Oh, God. Oh. I just meant to set it. I meant to set it gently on there. That's his decision, not mine. I couldn't put it back on. That'd be really sad. Oh, man. Is that important to something? Bernie, tell me what to do! I don't know. Maybe you should decide for yourself. Okay, thank you. You're of no help. Hey, Turt Reynolds, can you tell me what to do, buddy? 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 No? No? Buddy? Well, I meant to put him back, but I guess I'm taking him with me. Okay, all right then. I'm gonna go out for a hike. So what I'm looking for
You'll
is
put
I'm
him
looking
off
for
Uranus.
Cottonwood
Alright.
Meadow. Cottonwood Creek. Okay, that's
I'm so
down
tired.
right there by where I was. Okay, so that's not far.
Okay, honestly, if I was being like that by someone, I would say the most disturbing fucking shit. Like, I'd be like, did you see that guy's skin? Ooh, just picture it peeling off with the blood dripping down. Oh, look at all that flesh. How delicious it would be. And see if they would leave the line. I'm such a sick and twisted person. I don't actually talk about that to my friends. We talk about food, sleep, abuse, video games, Detroit Become Human, and yeah.
Am I gonna meet Delilah there? Is it gonna be happy fun times? Are we gonna talk in person so that we don't have to talk on the radio anymore, and then we're not gonna be,
You're going to.
eavesdrops all over?
Yes.
Eavesdrops.
Dude, I want to leave my cat and hamster today. God damn, Mark.
All right, I guess I'm on the way. This is really bizarre because it seems like, I was really like, it was getting me paranoid, like, right before we skipped ahead in time. It was getting really paranoid, like, I was like, oh, shit, something is about to go down. And now, all this subterfuge is kind of like deflating the air out of me. Well, not really. It's not really, like, letting me down at all. It's just like, I was, like, high tension right there. It was like, oh, shit.
He was like, the guy was like, Dude, like, did anybody hear him coughing? But whenever you hear him coughing, it sounds like he's backing away. He kind of, this is my thoughts, like he's in a shack or like a shed or something with a stone floor. Like, I am really into hearing sounds. So it sounded like he was in like this place with a stone floor, coughing and trying to back up from the radio. But bitch, that didn't help you, you fucking loser. But, like, think about that. You're out and you're talking with someone that you might like, and you're married to someone who's, like, forgetting everything. And all of a sudden, you're finding all these things. You get hit upside the side of the head after you found this radio and clipboard, technically just saying everything that you've been talking to this person with. And then, all of a sudden, bam, one day you hear coughing in the middle of your session. Neither of you are it. Like, I don't get chills from that shit. That's a normal. Anything fucking paranormal, I am on top of, bitch. I feel like, honestly, you can't say ghosts now are real, because, like, where the hell did we go in the afterlife? But still, you don't mess with paranormal and everything. But, like, this isn't paranormal. This is a fucking creep you could knock out with a shovel. So, like, I would just go down there, get the axe, and behead him. Because, bitch, I ain't having none of that shit. Fuck, I mean, you got 2 girls already after you saying you a creep. Why not hit someone in the head with a shovel? Like, axe, shovel, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't care. Don't do this.
Shit, things are about to go down.
Everything's
and not
already
that I don't
going
imagine
down.
that things aren't still about to go down.
Yeah.
I was hoping that murder would start popping out of the woods on me. Actually, no, that's probably not something that I want to happen. I would rather not have
Jimmy
murder start
Slenderman.
popping out on the woods all over me.
Slenderman.
I'd rather have nothing popping out all over me. If I can help it. Also, another thing that
Pop
this game
Arts
reminds me
popping
of
all
that
over
kind
you.
of just clicked with me is, did you guys watch me play Kolot or play Kolot for yourself? Because
Yeah.
that was really interesting in that it was kind of like this. I was
Yeah.
exploring an area and there was a map, region that I could go around, but also it was like an interesting dynamic because I was picking up someone else's thoughts, and then later in the game, someone started talking to me, happened to be Sean Bean, but it was just kind of like that, but only in a certain way. It's not everything about that. I just wanted to point out the similarity there.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see the cash box there?
Must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you kidding me?
I was in a rush.
So you came all the way out here? Why did you say that? Why'd you say that? You didn't come visit me? Oh, hello. Ah. Oh.
I got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio.
Okay. The only way I think this could go wrong is it's tapped, and since I hate when it does the fucking black screen, because when you see the blackness increasing, that's always when the moment you are about to be hit upside the fucking head. So I hope he got his axe ready, because if he gets knocked out, what's his all left? It is dumbass.
I hiked to
Bart,
a cash box,
get ready.
lied to a ranger, lied to
Another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
Why?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I don't know, Henry.
You've been listening to us all summer. How is this actually happening?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to? Someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us.
sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. The fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles. So no, this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking.
I'm headed back to the gate, and now that I've got an axe, we'll know something soon.
You need to get into that site. Call me when you find something.
Okay, I mean, it seems a lot of me doing things and not us doing things together. I mean, if you're as worried about this as you think, and you came all the way out here to drop it off in a box, right a few feet from my tower.
Hey, I just thought of something not great.
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing a few weeks back.
Oh, shit.
My thoughts exactly.
Our radios were tapped. And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
And I filed a report that's a blatant lie.
And those girls are still missing.
Yep. Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, we kind of do. I told you that it was worth mentioning, Delilah. Trent Reynolds told you that it was worth mentioning. Why? I trusted you. Okay, which way? There's got to be more. To it.
I'm like so
I mean,
scared
the
something's
girls
gonna
have to
pop
be
out.
connected with this somehow. That's the only thing.
I'm
that
scared, but I'm
explains,
not scared.
Those girls, they had their tent torn up.
Dude, actually, sorry to interrupt, Mark, but no. All right, so I'll ignore that. I forgot that was the thing. So basically, all right, I'm just gonna say something here. All right, creepy stuff's about to happen. Ready? Okay. So if this is Rake, right? This is Rake. Yeah. Is it just me, or do these things look like Rake's kids, or like ancestors gone wrong? Like, it's so real. It's so freaking real. See? Got the butterfly too. Like, seriously, that fucks me up. Like, if there is a kid I don't know about, I'm be pissed.
They had
Continue.
this stuff stolen, ransacked, whatever you want to call it. They were affected, and there was a guy that shone a light at me. So it's all got to be connected somehow. And those girls
That
are
guy,
like at
if
the
you are
crux of
so
it.
fucking
Because
stupid.
they went missing. There's some people at Wapiti Station. The
That was a guy
firefighters
called.
know about the people at Wapiti Station. What does it all mean? It's all connected somehow, but I'm not able to piece the puzzles together. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Delilah might know more than she's letting on, because it's easy to be swept up in romance when you're completely alone and isolated and desiring human, comfort when your wife is suffering from Alzheimer's at such an early age and your life is in shambles. So I can see how he would be easily led into this, but I don't want to say it's as blatantly obvious as that. Not that that's incredibly obvious, but you know what I mean. There's something going on here, and I'm not able to piece it together. All right, here we go.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
You got it.
Copy that.
Oh yeah. Here we go. And sorry, everybody. I gotta end it here. I'm actually completely
Fuck
out of
you.
time. David fucking over in like 30
Shut the fuck up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark Wire. Welcome back to Firewatch. Now, I originally wanted the reading your comments video to be in this one. What is that? Oh, is this what I was probably supposed to try to pry it open with, but I don't think it's going to work anymore? So, get rid of that. Now I've got, yes. Oh, that's not exactly how I thought that was going to be used.
Smash open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Yeah, screw it. We got some scientists to confront and then immediately threaten with our axe crowbar thing. Oh. Ah! Ow! Ow! Did I just get stung by a bee? God damn it. Well, anyway, before I continue and read this, which I'm going to do exactly, and I'm not going to before anything, if You're trying to reach Dr. Simmons. He is on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Johnson. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area, and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately. Okay, thank you. That doesn't help me much at all because I kind of just broke and entered. That doesn't matter at this point because I'm a shadow in the night. No one's gonna get by me. I wish I had firstborns. I wish I had Forrest Burns on my side. Hello. Yeah, I was originally going to have reading your comments in this slot, but I like to take my time with reading your comments, and after I just got back from Boston from visiting a friend, I don't have a lot of time. I'm playing catch-up. I napped for about 4 hours yesterday and slept for another 12 just to catch up on the jet lag, and I'm not doing terribly good this morning. I had to have like 3 cups of coffee, but I'm getting there. And a lot of people were demanding this, and I was kind of setting a schedule of doing this every other day, so I want to maintain that. So this will be when you're seeing it now. You guys are seeing it right now, so you don't need to worry about any timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly interference. But also, later today, I will still put up reading your comments. I'm going to take my time with it. I like to make those a really fun, very interesting thing for you guys to enjoy. So that's all the preface that I need to say. Back to the game right now. And getting stung by a bee, oddly enough, reminded me of another thing that happened in my life, which I'll get to in a second. Uh-huh. Lucky for us.
There's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff. Talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower.
Uh-huh.
Probably listen to whoever the hell they want.
Right.
It's nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
Uh-huh. Okay, that seems good for a secret government operation. I'm just waiting till I get in this door and I'm going to burst it down and it's just going to be a bunch of scientists crocheting or something. Very peaceful guys. Monitoring bear mating rituals. But anyway, when I was a kid, I probably told this story before, but me and my brother were very stupid. Me especially. I was extremely dumb and had this weird mindset that animals loved me and nature was totally like my buddy. And it was not.
There's something with the soil out here too. It's all gridded off like archaeology. You were right about the lichens.
Yeah, this does seem to be like an archaeology grid. But there was a bee hive in a bush out in the middle of our backyard, and me and my brother thought it would be a great idea to go visit them. But we were smart enough that we put on our ski jackets in the middle of summer, by the way. It was like 90-degree weather. Holy shit. Oh, hello. This thing's good.
I'm in their main tent.
Yes. Bad.
Definitely some sort of monitoring station.
Drugs. Drugs and shit.
Wonder where they are. All of this stuff is here.
Do they know I'm here? How do they know I'm here? Have they been listening to this new radio? Is that a bad thing? Why is there a red light glowing over there? I'm going to be here in the middle of the night. All right, let me just see if I can find anything when I continue my story.
I'm on the main monitoring desk.
Wow. Okay, they are.
Okay. Got another clipboard here that confirms that they're tracking our movements. The log they've got tracks the movement of 4 subjects. Yeah, definitely me. I suppose you too.
Goodwins, maybe? Unreciprocated desire for copulation male. That doesn't make any sense unless that was a Goodwin kid.
What if they were following them last summer?
God, Henry, I don't know. If they were, there's no way Brian knew. He would have said something.
I can't imagine a kid like that could get this under his hat.
We'll talk this over and figure out how to get the hell out of here.
Okay. Roll MOPEOND. I don't know what those acronyms stand for, but there's more stuff
Got a
here.
map with all sorts of paths and areas marked out on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
Some of their descriptions seem like uncharitable ways of describing me. Yeah.
Really? Those assholes!
Desk in here is a mess. I mean, it's like someone was in a rush or knocked a bunch of stuff over on accident.
Okay, I'm just waiting for a jump scare. I'm like on top of
That's all
this
they
shit
got.
right now. How long is this?
There's a
54 minutes.
box here with a
I mean,
dial
45.
that
God damn it.
measures
Running on no sleep.
You mean like a lie detector?
Also, some coffee dough.
I'm not sticking around to get hooked up to it.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I was going on to the assumption that Hank actually knew what he was talking about, but maybe not. Is there anything else here that I need to look at? It's getting kind of dark. It's 2 cots. 3 cots, actually. 3. They've got a row of cots here.
So they live and work in the same tent.
Yeah, it's all one operation.
Like us.
Yeah, like us.
Oh, like us.
Maybe the creeper that's kind of... Oh, hello. I didn't even notice you. Oh, that looks bad.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
Huh.
You swear like a lot.
Not your time, Hank.
Anyway, it's called a wave receiver. Looks like it picks up anything that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything.
Holy shit, Henry.
Yeah, holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Seems probably behind the tent. I'm sorry about interrupting my story, but this is actually just getting very interesting, so I don't want to be too distracted by what's going on right now. Oh, wait. Wait, so it was in the tent. It was somewhere in the tent. So in the tent is another thing that I need to find. Maybe another radio or something.
That radio. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. Okay, I swear to God.
Oh, it's an Oculus Rift. Hello. Okie dokie then. Uh-oh, bad music. Henry M. and Delilah. Huh, I wonder who those people are. Delilah. Reliable, observant, charismatic, selfish, skewed perception of personal history. Uh-oh, that's not a good thing.
What is it?
There's a folder of reports here, Gilbert.
What did he say?
They're assessments about the 2 of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down.
Man,
Think about it.
that's
Worst
insane.
case scenario.
Delilah,
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Come on.
I am, and I think it's insane.
Yeah, it is.
We'd be fucked.
Yeah, and how about if that fire comes up the mountain, or someone were to die in it?
We call it in?
We call it in?
Yeah. Maybe.
No!
Delilah, no. Get away.
Maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's not.
It's definitely not the best idea.
I'm so fucking wound up.
It's alright. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
Wait, no! No! That's not what
I don't like the music.
you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to sleep in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Hi, you definitely can see.
Okay, look. I just want to say this. Who in the fuck goes back to the place they know about? Yeah, you shouldn't do that, honey. You shouldn't do that.
You could see. Delilah, you could see. It's very obvious that you have line of sight to someone right here, right now. How could you not see? Seems to be something about this.
Sorry, Mark. It's far away.
Like this. Multiple lovers despite long tied parties.
What? She has glasses.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem good at all. I'm having some suspicions about all of this, and I'm definitely not going to light the fucker on fire. Let me see if there was any, like, other... Oh, I should take a picture of this. That's right. Okay, I should do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And blam! Got that. I should take a picture. Whoa. Probably from the angle that's going to incorporate the...
Why the
tower in
fuck?
there.
Oh my god, Mark, get out!
And I imagine it didn't flash me forward to the tower because there's definitely going to be something waiting for me on the other side. How do I... There we go. So that's not something that I can open up. Wave receiver? Not picking up a goddamn thing. Okay. So, anyway, I don't want to get back to my happy-go-lucky story just yet because I have a funny feeling that I'm going to be interrupted very soon. Because this took a turn. This took a crazy turn. Where am I even in relation to... I know I'm not headed the right way, but I'm just trying to figure out everything that I can do for where I am. But I guess that's it. But there was another path that kind of led to, like, the fenced-off area on the other side where there wasn't even a door a few episodes ago where I found it. Yeah. Dang. It's so crazy.
Mark, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, maybe I should take a picture of, like, the note that I had, but I don't even know where to get the note. Like, where was that? Observation report? Like, how would I even do that? Maybe I could... Nah, I don't think that... I think I just have it, so that's not entirely important. Man, this is nuts. Like, why would they be doing that? I mean, it doesn't seem like the horrific, like, world-ending thing, but also, why were those two teens scared off? Was it because that they were entering a test area that the scientists didn't want them to interrupt on? And, like, they had this, notion that if the two teens were still there, they wanted, oh, no! That ain't good.
Whoa!
Well, I'm never going back there again.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit.
Delilah, there's smoke coming from the site. I just climbed out of there and the bridge collapsed.
What the hell happened to you? It's definitely
I
not a
didn't-
nice idea.
It wasn't me.
What do we do?
Call it in.
Call it in like any other fire.
And what about who started it? What about them?
The person who started it?
Yeah.
We're talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
Yeah, well, maybe I should come to you then. We should be together. Cooperation. This was a problem in a lot of horror movies where you split up and don't do things cooperatively. Who is listening to us? Oh, yes, this is not paranoid at all. I think I got four. Oh, no. It's the collage of crazy. Oh, boy.
This receiver just picked something up.
Uh-oh.
Like a signal? It's going beep beep.
Yeah, what could it be?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
Thanks.
I'm on my way now.
You know what I just picked up?
What? No.
A fifth of Major Bueno tequila from the creek.
Are you drunk?
No. I am getting drunk.
Hey, Dee, I don't want to harsh your vibe, but maybe, just maybe, that's a bad idea.
Henry.
What?
You're harshing my vibe. My thinking is I could stay up all night worried I'm going to lose my job because of the site fire, or I could not worry and let the chips fall where they may. It's not like there's any proof we were down there.
My thinking is I'm going to follow this wave receiver.
What are you think?
I'll just leave you alone with whatever these thoughts are. Last thing I need is another big crossword breakthrough.
Oh, boy. Oh, now I'm going to be without Delilah, and I don't know where Forrest Burns went. Bernie! I gotta find Bernie! I don't know what happened. And Delilah's getting drunk because, of course, the best idea isn't to team up and work together. It's to get drunk and try to forget about all your problems and the people observing you and all the people that want to study you for whatever frickin' reason of isolation in the woods. Anyway, so I guess I gotta find out where this stuff comes from, but my first priority is actually finding Forrest Burns. If he's not by that outhouse, I gotta suspect that Bernie's working against me. Bernie's working with them! Bernie knows something, and I'm hitting a tree. Excuse me. Sorry, my crazy is getting in the way of my navigational skills. Hey, there he is! Forrest Burns, you're coming with me, buddy. Oh, man. So is that the June fire, or is that something else? Because that fire seems to be getting a little close to me. And I don't know if I can hold... Bernie, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't know if I can take you with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to let you guard the entrance so no one gets up to my tower, which is definitely something that's going to happen. Like, almost 100% guaranteed. Bernie, come on. Bernie, just cooperate with me, please. Oh, you were going to cooperate! I shouldn't have doubted you. God damn it, Bernie. Hey, why you gotta be so rude, friend? Don't worry, I'll be here, watching, waiting, Okay, thanks, Bernie. Alright, so I gotta find a way to
This is just proof Mark
Where the
needs
hell is
mental
he
health.
going? That fire does look kind of ominous over there. Anyway, so cool
Why
childhood
is there a
story,
piece of
right?
paper that keeps
This is
appearing
kind
in my
of relating
goddamn
a little bit
room?
to the situation here because
Ugh!
what we did after we put on our ski jackets, me and my brother, we wandered out. We waddled out because we had ski pants too, full ski gloves, hoods over, masks on, in the middle of 90-degree summer. And we waddled out into the middle of the backyard where we then found the bee bush and proceeded to realize that we weren't getting stung. It was absolutely amazing. So this is when I was still 8 years old. I was a very stupid 8-year-old kid, and all of my childhood stories are going to be when I was 8 years old, whether it's true or not. So I thought it would be the brilliant idea to show off to my brother, and I literally said to him, "Hey, look, I'm an expert!" And then I took off my glove and proceeded to stick my hand directly into the bee bush, and the next thing I know, I was running, screaming, sprinting at full speed into the house as my hand was being stung to shit, and I was just screaming with my hand and running like, ah, waddling in my ski clothes down the backyard. And I can only assume that my brother was laughing incredibly hard at me in every way that he could conceivably laugh. Okay, we're getting closer here. Where are we going with this? It's got to be around down here, maybe. Oop. Uh-oh. Yes, no? Okay, on the other side of this ridge there. So, like a lot of things, like, I assumed that I was an expert in nature and that the animals in the woods liked me, which they did not. And I'm not sure if that was just about me, but I'm pretty sure they didn't like anyone sticking their hand in places where they shouldn't have been sticking them. So, me and my brother continued on our escapades when I was 8 years old. What is this? Have I been down here? Where the hell am I? I don't even know what this is. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever been here. What the hell? Well, this is cool. I don't even know if I've opened this box before. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, toilet paper. Good. Exactly what I needed. Terminal 7. Don't know if that has anything to do with this. Weird. Now a major piston started. Okay, never mind. Accidental savior? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, okay. I know what that means. All right, then. Jane Eyre. Seems to be an interesting reading selection. I wonder who put this stuff here. One chance to die. Well, that's rather ominous for my current situation. I think I've already looked up that one. Map, copy information. And then one more thing. Oops. Note. What do you got? Ron, really wish the powers that could be issue us radios that didn't suck ass. Most of the time I prefer to keep things pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her from mom. I've been sitting at this spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through this bottle of Fies instead. Miss you, Dave. Okay, that's interesting. So Dave misses Ron? Is there some romantic interest there that I'm not understanding, or am I just reading too much into that? Probably the latter. Anyway, so another small anecdote from my childhood of terrors was there was a wasp that was. It involves getting me stung a lot in my childhood, but there was a wasp that was just minding its own business, kind of, as I was looking out the back window. You know, there's a sliding door in a back window, and there was this wasp. It was hanging around a little wasp nest that it was trying to build, and me, I thought that I had this weird communion with animals. You know, I thought they understood me if I just thought about how much I didn't want to hurt them. So this wasp was flying around the back door, and then brilliant 8-year-old me decided to open the back door and then stick my thumb out in a like for some reason as a kid I thought a thumbs up gesture was universal, even to animals, and I thumbed up at it and I was like, "You're doing great, wasp, good job." And it proceeded to sting me right in the middle of my thumb, and I screamed and cried and then ran inside, forgetting to close the door, and then my dad had to deal with the wasp being inside the house. So that was another stupid idea about my childhood. It seems like we're getting a little close here. Where the hell did it go? Come on, put it back up, man. Alright, getting closer, getting closer. Almost a winner. Clear this gap. I'm sure I'm not going to get bashed in the face. Whoa, what is this? Was this, like, always here before? Oh. Hello, thanks for beeping. Ha! Oh, God. Ah! Okay, that was weird. Where did the bag go? That was a little odd. Why would they put the trap there? Huh. Shoshone Cape. Oh.
I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, basics. It was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Yeah, I'm fine. But there's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
Says the woman with half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to meet it. The fight hasn't spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Well, it's hard to feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Oh, well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
Uh-oh.
I'm not in my tower.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout, and it's not you.
It is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
To the tower? I'm going! I'm gonna beat the shit out of him! I got an extra bar! A Crobax! I got something that I'm gonna hit him with very hard. It's called my fist. And I'm gonna ram it into him. That sounded weird. I'm gonna hit him in the face with it.
I told you, there's someone there!
Except for the fact that I'm
There
gonna
is
punch him.
never a person who,
really
like, backs up. No, like, fucking continue
Shouldn't have
this
called it
shit.
that. But I'm getting really defensive about this.
I saw that fucking man. I throw that concrete stone through my own window. I probably failed because I'm horrible at throwing, but still.
Want to be very clear. Nothing ulterior about my motives here. I just want to punch him in the face. And that sounds shady, but as an aside, well, I don't know. Horace Burns, what were you doing? I let someone through. He was my friend. Well, I was your friend, Bernie. Come on. You'll always be my friend. Everyone's my friend.
Mark,
Okay,
this is why you get hit upside the fucking head.
Let's go get this guy. Let's get him.
Maybe all
Let's
those
get him,
bean
Bernie.
stings with your
Together. As one.
Well, the Doom fire isn't going anywhere.
Well, I'm sure, is this really the time?
Those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
Okay.
They're not going to try to put it out.
Uh-huh.
Not yet, apparently.
Uh-huh. Okay. Boo! Boo!
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
Boo! Bernie, I got a bad feeling about... Oh, hey. That's...
Left a cassette player taped to my damn door.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, let's see what's on it.
Yes, let's stare into the face of madness.
I'm going to
and
fucking
depravity,
hit you, Mark.
And let all our morals go.
Mark needs some
Fisting action
psychology.
away. Sorry, Bernie. I
Bitch,
can't
I'm
handle
gonna
this
get you
anymore.
a therapist.
Too crazy
You
for
need
me.
one, ho.
No. Okay. How could you betray me?
Mark, this is
All right,
what
let's
happens
see,
when you
listen.
leave
Am I
Mark
gonna
Parr
give
in
him
the
the head
room.
again? It's deceitful, really. Oh.
Talking down at the site. Sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
Uh-huh.
No.
No!
Just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
Oh, okay, let's just forget about this problem until tomorrow. Everything's okay. Am I still not gonna go visit Delilah?
It's going to be okay. We haven't done anything wrong.
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called the lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I am right, even though I'm highly susceptible to manipulation according to a report by strangers that broke into my place twice. Even though I don't have a lock. What was even the point of boarding that up? I don't have lock and key. Alright. So now, gonna go spelunking in a cave, and then I'm gonna be just fine, and I'm not gonna be murdered at the bottom of a cave, and there's not. God, I can't talk today. There's no Wendigo. What does this spigot do? Okay, that was fun. Glad I explored that option. Okay, so the cave was actually at the northern area of the entrance to the lookout area, and it's definitely just fine. Okay. All right. So continuing the storyline of me as a horrible eco-terrorist and my brother, somehow aiding and abetting in my destiny to try to communicate with animals and failing horribly. We would often I think it was revenge. I think revenge was a large part of why nature didn't like us because, as I said before, we did crazy things like accidentally wall in tadpoles, and I say accidentally because it was out of ignorance. I mean, we definitely intentionally walled off tadpoles and then caused them to die, and it was very bad. But also,
You didn't actually make that call, right? To be on the lookout.
no,
It's just stuck in my craw.
no.
Let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
No. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
I don't even know how to call anyone other than you. And please, rest assured, I would have found someone with a better sense of humor a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm the man that picks the right options for these things. So, as trying to make reparations for, killing so many tadpoles, me and my brother had the crazy idea that we were going to bring tadpoles into our house. We're gonna bring them into our home and show them a good life. And as you can imagine, this did not turn out very well because our idea was to take one of those giant pickle jars, like the 5-gallon drum of pickles that you get from Costco for $2. We scooped up a bunch of tadpoles in that, and then brought it inside and didn't even poke holes in the lid or nothing. Not that that would have even helped because they need freshwater circulation. And for a day, they were doing great. We watched them swim around in what we couldn't imagine was probably pain. And then we woke up the next day to discover that, oh, the water turned murky brown and they were all dead. So, as much as I loved nature and loved to be in nature, 8-year-old me was probably possessed by a demon. A demon? Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Was probably possessed by a demon, and I've just been locked in here, haven't I? Oh, that's not good.
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working?
Probably not.
Delilah, send someone to the cave, please!
Oh, boy. What's the point of all of this? What's the point of all of this? I'm raging against the machine! Oh, no. The sign fell. Okay. So, yeah. Me and my... Is tumultuous the right word? Tumultuous relationship with nature is kind of akin to what's going on here. All right, so let's see.
Maybe I can get out through here.
Use Pulaski. Ooh, this is probably not going to cause a cave-in on my face. Uh-oh. Aw, crap. Well, that wasn't the ideal situation. There was a long drop over here. Am I able to, tie off a rope or anything? Yeah, I'm not able to go down there. Oh, well. So, I can tell you that, me and my brother didn't try to continue on our epic murdering spree, even though, unfortunately, there's another situation that I just remembered where, things went horribly awry. But not out of our ignorance, because there was this baby bird that, we found in the backyard, and we looked for its mother and everything. It had fallen out of the nest or something, or it was pushed out of the nest. It's freezing here. Who are you talking to? Me? I don't want to talk to you. You're a criminal that probably lit a place on fire. I don't know, maybe. Because there's a lot of gaps in your memory that aren't exactly informing of me. But there was a baby bird, and like me and my brother, we took it in and we asked our dad for advice. Ooh, what is that? That doesn't help. It's a shoe? Why is there a shoe down there? Huh. Am I not gonna... Can I get reception out of this? So we asked our dad for help, and we put it in a box. We clipped up some newspapers to try to keep it warm. We like stripped the stuffing out of a pillow to try to make it a little makeshift nest. We put it in a box, and it was like chirping at us. And so we wanted to get it food, so we dug worms out of the backyard. We chopped them up real fine, and then we like fed it to the bird, and it was eating and everything. And then just like we were so happy that finally we had an animal that wasn't gonna die. And then the next morning, like we woke up and we were eager to say hi to the bird. It was very sad. We really tried that time. Like we did whatever we could, but maybe the bird had something wrong with it. Maybe something was going on that we just didn't understand. I don't know. That's one of the sad times where we really did our best. Whoa, we really did our best, but things just didn't work out. Okay. So am I supposed to go out this way, or was I supposed to find a mystery in this cave? Let me just go back because I was talking about things and I may have overlooked something. And you guys may be screaming at me in the comments currently. I don't want none of that. I just want to backtrack just a little. Well, I guess I can't do that. Okay, maybe I did. Maybe they didn't anticipate that anyone was actually going to try to go backwards in this, because that would just be hilariously stupid. Which is kind of like the description of my channel to a T. Hilariously stupid. Without the hilarious. Just extra stupid. Okay, so there was nothing. I don't think it's going to allow me to go to that cave. So sorry about backtracking a bit, but I just wanted to make sure because I was talking and not paying attention very well. And that goes nowhere. And it's getting dark. And I don't remember it being this dark before. And I have a funny feeling that, the fire is going to start catching up to us now. The June fire. And I really do wonder something about, Delilah here. Because there's something about lying in her past. Who knows about that? All right, let's go.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
What's there?
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Oh, I know.
That doesn't sound dangerous.
Yeah. I know he's talking about the crack in the rock, because that's like the place where you'd stick like a climbing anchor. Because rock climbing is like my new favorite thing now. Not actual rock climbing that would be dangerous or anything. Just, safe, timid rock climbing that little cowards like me can do indoors with heavy, thick mats. But it's one of my favorite exercises now. And I've probably been talking about it a lot in the past few episodes. But that's not my fault. It's amazing, and I love it, and it's good exercise. And
Mark
I didn't go
needs
this
help.
morning because I was very busy, and I just got back from Boston, and I don't have anything.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brent Goodwin.
What? Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle.
Yeah, no joke. It's literally a castle. Oh no, a nest! Oh god!
A bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's perfect.
Maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry. He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband, which gives him superpowers.
Oh my god. Go ahead, kill my family. It only makes me stronger.
So
What the
mean.
hell? That's so sad and hilarious. My god. Oh wow. That is funny. Okay. Anyway, that's depressing.
You just called it funny, Mark.
It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
Wait.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied and just said it was Ned. I ratted him out. They
so bizarre. I thought, like, from the description, Brian was way older.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Rope? Sorrow? Tools? Borrow. I thought that said sorrow. The rope is so sorrowful.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off the meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
Yeah, but not smarter than yours truly, right?
Wait, are you seriously feeling threatened by the intelligence of a 12-year-old you've never even met?
I'm just saying, I'm pretty, with it. Pretty bright bulb.
Yeah, Henry, you're a regular Rhodes Scholar.
Nice.
Yep, that's me.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have to say on the matter. There's nothing inside of it, definitely. There's gotta be a souvenir. So bizarre. Didn't know he was 12. I thought he was like an adult.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear. His anchors.
That's convenient.
Yay!
I think he was going to hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. He left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah. It sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. What an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
No, that's not good. Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and return it to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is blah, 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 blah. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You are probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me to get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Oh, that's delightful.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, what a good kid.
Gosh.
Oh,
Also, he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with his dad.
man, that's kind of crazy. I really had no idea. He was actually legitimately building a castle here. I had no idea that he was 12 years old. I should take a picture of this. All right, off I go. I really would like to think that there's no point in taking the pictures, and it's just kind of an anecdotal thing that you could do if you chose to do it. And now I got to go back because I have the climbing anchors, and I can get back to where I need to, and then I'll be able to do exactly what I need to do.
Love our fire, but he's
Kind
stupid
of sad in a way. It's weird because this game takes a lot of twists and turns in terms of its mood, and there's a lot of ups and downs and things, and there's various attitudes about it. Maybe I can't go back this way. I thought it was kind of leading me to that, but not. Okay, so there's got to be another way around. If I'm there, there's got to be a way outside of the cave. But it was locked from the other side, so I would think that it would want me to go back, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you guys? Huh? Someone answer me. Radio.
Blech. There.
I guess not. Oh, I guess so. No, I guess not. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay, drive Pittin into crack. I don't know what that means, but it sounds official. Very good. You know, that axe does remind me a lot of Team Fortress. A lot of people do say when I'm reading your guys' comments a lot, but a lot of you guys have been saying that it does remind a lot of Team Fortress 2. And I actually don't know. Was this made on the Source engine, which is the same gaming engine that...
Never.
Let's see.
There's got to be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we got to find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
They closed the door when they could have just
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Honestly, I I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Then not going to jail would be a nice cure.
I am indeed going the right way. Okay. Surprise! I have good orientation skills. That's one of my best features. Even though I know there's people typing
Oh,
furiously right
also,
now.
those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and landed in jail.
Huh.
Yeah, I wonder if they know anything. Is there some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp?
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay.
Probably right.
Interesting analogy there. Did I not open this one? I could have sworn I opened this one. This one was like an important one. It's right by the cape. I definitely did open this one. I don't know who you are. Yeah, I opened this one. I got it. Okay. So yeah, what was I talking about? I have no idea. Something about me being stupid, I imagine. Oh yeah, people typing furiously that I'm stupid and I get lost all the time. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember now. That's exactly what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
you do.
My assumption that people would normally be talking about me being terribly stupid
Yeah.
was in fact correct. Hooray.
You are very
Try to
stupid.
lock me in again this time,
You're
Bubbas.
a great man, but you're fucking
Losers.
stupid sometimes.
Bye-bye. So now,
Like-
do I fit in the crack?
Okay, I get that he wants to make jokes and games and that. But, like, what if there's a time limit, Mark? What if you lose all your projects? I'm just looking out for you. I'm kind of like that dude from the show. I don't fucking remember its name. Something with, like, it's on Netflix. It, like, basically has the guy that plays Hyde from that 70s show and the guy that plays Kelso from that 70s show and that. I don't know if you guys know what it is. Now I need to look it up because now it's annoying me. Hold on. Ashton Kutcher and Danny Master. I'm like getting into this. Spouse? The fuck? What is spouse? Him with long hair kills me. He was on 2.5 Men? Damn, I gotta watch it. I found it. The Ranch. The Ranch is the show. This is like that because the father is like a hard ass on them. And the kid, like Colt, who the guy played as, who else played as Kelso, was always up his dad's ass and saying, hey, why are you such an asshole? Why are you always so hard on me? Didn't you think it would be better to encourage me? And the dad's like, no, I'm just trying to build you up for what life would be like. That's like me to Mark, okay? Me to Mark. Like, he's a dumbass only because he does that. And I'm just trying to look out for Mark. I'm sure a lot of us are. Like, when we were in that, Until Dawn episodes with Mark, he kept doing the joke, like, oh, should I do it? No, I shouldn't do it. Oh, I should do it, though. I'm like, oh my god, hurry up. Like, I'm sure everyone was dying from that. But, like, it annoys the fuck out of me. It took so long to look up.
Trap got back. Okay. Security I do lack, but here we go. Time for a Hank attack. Oh my god, I hope I don't break my back. This rope doesn't have a lot of slack.
Stop.
Someone better get ready for a smack with
Mark.
my axe attack.
We'll punch him. No.
Well, I hope I get back and I hope I get back and enjoy a McDonald's Big Mac. Not sponsored by McDonald's in any way. God,
You
what a
brought
bad
him
case.
McDonald's. I'm okay with it now. I'm okay with you.
McDonald's things could work them into conversation naturally, just like in my
Yeah.
day-to-day life.
What? You're so
I know I'm not getting into another story intentionally because I have a funny feeling that something is going to happen. Oh,
Exactly.
I was right. The music is kicked up. I have more stories to tell, but I'm just going to hold off on them for just a hot minute.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but like, isn't it that he died?
It's like, whoa.
Not this character, the other one, that one.
That
The
is a
kid.
body. That better not. Oh no. That's a body. I knew the shoe was. Oh no. Oh.
My legs! I'm sorry. I have to make jokes. It's the only way to keep me sane. Not really sane. Say let's end this live stream there. But I don't want to be alone. And I did something very stupid right now. I kind of lost my earrings. That were a lot of money at Hot Topic. I'm being stabbed in the ass. Ow. I don't want to miss this because of my earrings. They're my earrings, bro. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass up. This is serious business. Fucking lost my earrings. How dare I? Nope, no, seriously, where the fuck are my earrings? Why do I always have to pee at these times? Earrings! Not the time. Hey, you know what? Fuck my earrings. I'll get them in a second. Oh, I found it! Fine.
Oh man. Yep. Better take a picture of this. Jeez. Oh, that's no good.
R.I.P.
Oh boy, that's no good at all. Oh, what is happening here? Climb out of cave and report body. Is that the only thing in here? And why would they why would that be the only thing that they're like? It doesn't make any sense. Would they even have known that he was down there? Like, and why in the first place would they be studying these people? Why? It doesn't make any sense. I want to find a reason. There's got to be a reason. It's just bizarre. And why was the kid climbing down here anyway? Like, what was the main purpose? The kid, like, didn't like climbing. He was out of climbing gear, and he didn't have his official rope, which is probably why it broke, but it's no good.
His dad forced him.
I did not come over this way.
Bet. I don't know. I don't know shit, but I just guess. Make a hypothesis. I don't think those are the same thing.
I
Okay.
don't know what the Bible's going to say about this one. And unfortunately, we're going to find out in the next episode. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I really am sorry. I wanted to do the full hour, but I'm very...
Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Firewatch. Now, Ryan informed me that I actually am getting kind of close to the end of the game here, so this will probably be the final episode. And it's like coming too soon. I'm not ready for it. I want to see more of this. Oh well. All good things must come to an end. And no, Ryan didn't tell me what the ending was, so he didn't spoil anything for me. I'm just very eager to see how this. Oh, good. Well, this is awfully convenient. I didn't know that these caves were so well structured for proper game design with returns and stuff. Okay, so what do I need to do? Do I need to go back to the outpost or climb out a cave? I would guess that I would be going back to my lookout, so I think that exit is over here. All right. Delilah, I've got news. That's a lot of smoke happening. That doesn't seem like a good thing. There's like a little too much smoke going on here.
At least you're up.
Yeah, bad
There you are.
news.
I've been worrying my ass off.
Thank you. But we've got a problem. Let's see.
Hey, I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
About what? You're freaking me out.
He's in there.
What are you saying, Henry?
The only thing in the cave is Ryan. He's dead. His body is in the cave, Delilah.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Yeah. I think he was pushed.
Whoever is out there did it. They killed him.
Can we just put this stupid shit aside for a minute? That boy is dead. He was just a sweet kid. They didn't kill him, okay? Why kill a boy?
It doesn't make a lot of sense because the kid didn't like climbing. He didn't.
I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Okay, there we go. I guess I didn't need to go back anyway. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. The kid did not like climbing. Why would he go into a cave by himself to climb? It's totally illogical. He wouldn't have gone into that cave unless there was a good reason for him to go in that cave. But then again, it doesn't make sense. He didn't even have his bag for climbing. There.
You see that plane?
Yes, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
What, is this the June fire or the site fire?
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
They're renaming it after my lookout.
Oh, okay, good.
About packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Huh?
It could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
Look, if something happens,
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Yeah. That sounds good. Thanks for being so reassuring. That's awesome. Also glad I have a fire extinguisher here. It's really going to help me when I walk headfirst into the blaze. I don't know what else I could possibly pack up. I got all the knickknacks. I guess. Yeah. Maybe I need all the luck that I can get, but I don't know if putting that ring on is good luck or nothing. But right now, Delilah's being kind of sketchy with me, and I'm not too keen on that. It's got to be connected. It doesn't make any sense otherwise, because Again, the kid did not like climbing. He made a very good point of saying that he didn't like climbing. So why would he have just, gone into the cave that was locked behind a key for one reason? Like, how would he have gone down there in the first place? I mean, there was another way. That's true. The castle did kind of lead to that. Where's this heading? Am I going the right way? I always get turned around in this space area because there's so many different branching paths. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something that pieces it together. There's got to be a reason why we were being observed. There's got to be a reason why they felt it was important enough to hit me in the back of the head.
No offense, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, this doesn't seem good. I'm gonna take a photo of this because it seems very sinister and bad. I don't even know if I can do anything about it. They probably sabotaged the thing anyway. Listen to this stuff.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, I'm gonna find this before it burns up.
Cool.
We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for Croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell. I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up. Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out. That's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. Nobody knows nothing. It ain't Annie and Opie walking down the lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. Right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
God, so it was Ned. We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us. Just him.
Ned Goodwin? He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son. You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay. He held on to some of Brian's things. His wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found it riveting.
That's kind of sad.
God. Nothing, just some of Brian's stuff. Brian was the nicest looking kid.
Yeah.
So he was the one kind of terrorizing him and driving him out of the place. Didn't do anything to him, but there's that. It's so weird. I don't even know why. Like, it barely registered in my mind that like Ned could have possibly
He wrote
been
down
some,
everything he did to us. Everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
I bet.
borrowed equipment, race agent, the evidence leave no trace. Okay, well you kind of left all of this trace anyway.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
Okay. So weird. Why? To what end? Why would he want to do that? What would be the point? Unless he was just extremely bored. Henry. Observational trace. Fuck and guilty. Thanks. Alright, that's good. Okay, don't know what that means. Wait, so was he just making these up as he went along to make him look like it was something? Did he like set up that whole research area just to make it look like something was happening? Like, What's the end game here? What's the deal? Propane, lots of propane. Blankets, box matches, new boots, duct tape. Try elk skins, weight gain goal. Okay. Man,
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands.
weird.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing fast.
It's going to burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
Yep, that's a bit of a good idea there. I'm gonna do that. Blink! Okay, good enough. Man, it's like he trapped some of this stuff too.
This boombox looks familiar.
Oh, yeah, the teens one. Thanks, Lila.
He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
3:10, almost 4.
Man, what was he, an electrical engineer?
5
Or did he
o'clock,
just
I'm taking
learn
a
all this
shower.
while he was out
I
here
got my schedule,
in
man.
the middle of madness?
My mom literally told me to
Stakes too
shave
high,
before
never
you go on the
believes he
plane. I'm
is
like, you know
happy.
what? Fuck you too.
Crazy like wife. Almost caught me at sight. It's work before call. He's gone. Ow. Can't let 2F find B. So I'm assuming 2F is me, and I found B, who was, I'm assuming, Brian. Get a room. All right. Fucked up. Do not want to leave. Hide supplies for migration. D and 2F suspect conspiracy. Funny if not dire. Observe and be ready to leave. Start working on reports. Record all comm. Vandalize D's tower. Pin on 2F. Huh. Tried to pit all this against. But again, to what end? What is this just the madness of a father that lost his son? That just wanted to be out in the woods and just live alone and spend his time out of sheer boredom? Crazy, crazy.
He had quite the view.
Yeah. I mean, some people want that. After experiencing traumatic loss, they just want isolation, so. Saw him on the wrist, rainy week, Fiji birthday, haven't left base, 3 weeks, stir crazy, big hike. Look out, Henry 2F, saw 2F coming out of cave, D calling for hiker's list, delay or she'll forget. Okay. I don't know how you delay. Is that the same beer? I have no idea. Alright.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
D kind of had nothing to say about all that towards the end of that. I don't know if she was already out of the tower or something, but I think that's just about everything that I have to look here. I'll take one last picture from here. You could see the lookout from that. That's crazy, though. Just someone was living up here in the woods with all of us this whole time. And just out of sheer loneliness and sorrow from losing his son. I mean, you never know what that's going to do to someone. Everyone handles it in different ways. And now I guess my only objective is just to get to the North Point and get out of here. And I guess that's so weird. I imagined some huge conspiracy out of all this. Hello. Like, I imagined something, like, incredibly, like, diverse and strange to come out of this. Like, I thought it was going to take twists and turns, and at the end, it's just a story about, humans experiencing isolation and loss in different ways. The main character being someone that lost his wife and experienced, like, the company of another that he couldn't even see through Delilah. Paranoia and delusions coming from being lost in the woods and imagining a scenario. It does make sense in an odd way, because if someone was panicking, I guess I could do that. One of two ways. I guess both are equal. Feedback point. Good enough for me. Probably going back that way would be the best, and then probably crossing that bridge. Because, I'll figure it out. Alright, let's just get out of here. Man, trying to piece all that together is just nuts. And at the same time, it's totally logical. I mean, nothing more to say about it. I guess I could tell another story from my childhood, just to bide the time on the way up there. I mentioned before that, I was so incredibly attuned to nature, and all the animals loved me. I could speak to them. I imagine that Henry was much in the same way of his delusions. Am I climbing up this? Why did this not work? Hello? Yeah. But there was another point where me and my brother were out in the backyard, and we saw a snake. And it was one of those snakes where the red, yellow, and black kind of interact with each other where it could have been dangerous. But I don't know if I think the coral snake is the deadly one. I don't know if the deadly version is in Cincinnati, Ohio, but there was one of those, but me and my brother, we were too young to even realize that it could have been a danger. So I said to my brother, and you'll notice a common theme here, I'm an expert. Look at this. And I stuck my hand close to the snake and grabbed it by its tail. And then it proceeded to whip around at lightning speed and bite me right between these two fingers. So I screamed, cried, oh.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That it wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not.
Yeah.
He was a sweet kid. A shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Lila, I think it was an accident. I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Very true.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
It's not your fault.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin. Fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Wait, just wait, okay? I'm not that far.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
Where's Bernie? Please.
Henry, I don't want to meet you and just sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
Good.
Not far.
Okay.
I'm not far, but I gotta find someone. Someone by the name of Bernie. Where the hell is Bernie? I shouldn't have just pitched him out the side of the window. Where the hell did I drop him? Oh, no, this better not be a time limit. I'm not leaving without Bernie. Bernie protected me. I should never have doubted him. Oh, God, how did I lose Bernie? Did I toss him out? Which side did I toss him out of? He's not in here, is he? Bernie! Bernie! Oh, God. Oh, no. Bernie, no. Bernie, no. Where's Bernie? Where the hell is Bernie? Oh, God, no! Forrest Burns! Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. This is not good. This is not good. I can't leave Bernie behind. You guys may be saying I'm irrational right now, and that he's a creepy sign, basically, but he's my friend. He was my buddy. He kept me alone in the
Yeah.
darkest of nights.
Sure.
Yeah, he kept me alone from anybody that was trying to creep up on me. Anyway, that's besides the point.
That's
He's a
fucking
good buddy.
lie.
I'm a good friend, and I
No.
want to find him.
Not at all.
I gotta find him.
No, you
Why
don't.
did I toss him? Why did I toss him? He was my friend. He's gone. He's just gone. Bernie! Oh my God! Hey, how you doing? I thought I lost you. Oh my God! I was almost devastated. If I didn't get Bernie, I would have been so sad. We gotta go, Bernie. We gotta go. I know. Fire's on the horizon, buddy. I know, buddy, but we're gonna be A-okay when we get out of here. Don't worry about a damn thing. I better still have him. There he is. Bernie never leaves. Bernie never goes. Bernie is always there. Always watching out for you, friend. Okay, Bernie, that sounds good. I gotta find. Let's see, I gotta find. Where we're going. I can't believe I found it. That was so cool. Okay, so basically, I just gotta head north. I think I know the route. I don't think I'm gonna get lost from there. But anyway, the end of the story was I got bit by a snake, and it hurt real bad, but it wasn't deadly, so I didn't die. The end. Happy fun times. All right, I'm going to come back if there's anything that you guys should know about that happens while I'm making my way up. I'm not too far. Delilah better not leave me behind. Oh, she would. I have a funny feeling that no matter what I do, she's going to leave me behind, and I'm going to be stuck in the fires, probably burnt to a crisp. It's going to be super fun and great and stuff. Being abandoned by someone that I thought was my friend. Wait, I don't gotta cut through the cave, do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, one second. I am gunning as fast as I can. I mean, Bernie's helping me out here. Bernie is assisting me with a little bit of legwork here, and the sheer motivation of being terrified whenever I stare into his eyes and feel my soul being ripped out from my body. You know, that's a little motivation that gets you picking up the pace a little bit better, even though the smoke and fire is also deadly and deathly. Probably gonna run away from it. I mean, Bernie could probably fight it. Yes, I could if you would let me unleash my full power. No, Bernie, we can't do that, Bernie. We gotta, that'll probably just cause more death and destruction. But beware, my power grows every day. My lust for conquest and destruction knows no end. Okay, Bernie, that's a little creepy, but how about we just get to the end of this? Because there's a lot of things going on. It's been an emotional journey. There's a lot of, tumultuous things going on in my mind about conspiracies that were never there, things that, didn't actually happen, and then things that did actually happen. There's a lot of concerns. So I just want to know that I'm going the right way. Gosh, it's a branching path, but pretty much every way leads to where I need to go, so we're just going to keep running. All right, we're almost there, everybody. We're just about to the tram, and there's been complete radio silence from this point on, but here we are. All right.
Hey, I'm at the next.
I'm here!
Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Wonderful! Wunderbar! Okay, I gotta... Don't drop. Oh, no! Bernie! Oh! What the hell? Bernie! What? Why?
I told you.
No! Why did that happen? It wouldn't let me get in. I had to put him down.
That was amazing.
I thought I could get him in the car.
No, bitch, no. He talks forever. And never.
What the hell? I am emotionally devastated. It wouldn't let me in the car with. I had to put
You
him
took
down.
too fucking
Why did
long.
he go flying off into the abyss? He was my buddy.
He's okay. He's okay.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Yes. Hello. Where the hell? Why? Why would Bernie have just up and gone? What's down here?
Mark.
If I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna explore. Maybe Bernie, I can rescue him. God damn. What is this? Is this a cave? That is. Oh man, that's heartbreaking. I'm legitimately sad about that.
That made me happy as hell.
They probably wouldn't have let me take him anyway, but.
Yeah.
Bernie.
He just died. He fell right in the fire. That was fucking great.
He was my pal.
Nah, man.
Where's Turk Reynolds? Maybe there's another Bernie here behind the. Have a good time. Yeah, that's nice. Something. What is that? No Bernie. I'm legitimately sad, guys. I really am.
It's a nightmare out there.
Yeah, no joke.
Hello? Delilah.
I'm guessing Delilah left without me. She's very nice of her. Yeah. Of course she did. She said she'd wait. Well, that's nice. Ah, hi, Bernie. It's not the same. Oh, boy. White shorts. Why is the tower on? I'm Turt! Oh, that's delightful. Why is the tower on fire?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
You're not here.
No. Don't be mad.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just.
You're not mad, you're just disappointed.
Yes, that one.
I'm not your dad after you got busted smoking pot.
I just couldn't be out there for another minute.
You could have just said that.
You really wanted me to stay.
I did. And now I'm.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I know. It shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire.
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back.
No. And you'll have to. I don't know.
Yeah. Me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
How's that fair?
All right. Sure. Maybe.
Come to Boulder? Oh man, the white owl.
Maybe you could come back to Boulder with me.
Oh, isn't that a choice?
Figure it out down there. Just about.
You don't want me down there.
Well, I just asked you.
Look, I've got some things to do in Casper, and maybe I'll head south sometime after that. I could come by, sure.
Okay. So, what about me?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Would you?
Henry,
Oh,
look, you came out to put your memories behind you.
Oh.
They're still right there in front of you.
Oh. She won't even recognize me, Delilah.
You're not just going for her.
You don't know what it's like.
Bad things happen, okay? And you have to find a way to contain the damage. A good way.
But hopefully I can figure out a way to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, this got dark.
No shit. Sorry.
There's the helicopter.
Good. They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
You too. Look.
You keep it for yourself. Bye, Hank.
Keep it for myself. Best of advice. Well, this was an interesting summer. Definitely one that's going to stick you with you for a long time. Ooh, fuzzy slippers. Very good.
Maybe he won't think of his bloody nose.
Lucian's Gambit.
So ask what he's.
Chronicles of Crindle. Thrilling continuation, blah, 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 don't care. And a bajillion crosswords. Are they all finished? Probably. Yep, that's fascinating. Okay, goodbye. Time to say sayonara to everything. And I don't even have Bernie. I hope I have Turt Reynolds in my pocket.
Damn it, he
I
remembered
don't
him.
recall seeing him. Oh, what? One more thing before I go. Obviously,
How many markets left behind in fucking games?
Oh, no, never mind. It was absolutely nothing I could do about that. This was a waste of everybody's time. So,
You're a
yeah,
waste of
this is
space
very
right
interesting.
now in
I
this
mean,
game.
in all honesty, that's just how it's
James probably like, fucking Indian
because
more
I think that's what this game really is. It's a game about people. And it's a game about experiences and how people deal with those experiences. It's about how people interact with each other. It's about the relationships that are built in a short amount of time. You know, it's kind of interesting because we are kind of a study of that sort of thing. You have creepy eyes, buddy, but I trust you. I don't have Bernie here with me, but it's okay. It's bizarre. Like, because the whole conspiracy about people observing the dynamics of two people that are alone in the woods is kind of exactly what we were doing. And this was such a unique and interesting experience because, like, it led you to believe that there was some crisis because it was their rampant paranoia that got in the way of things and caused them to think of that. And there was good reason. Henry was bashed in the back of the head, and they were being spied upon, but just for different reasons than what they thought. So what's really interesting is that these dynamics and these interpersonal relations.
Alright, I really want to watch it. Oh, probably been like an hour now. 2 fucking hours? I'm gonna stop streaming. I gotta pee, and I need